Oh, the original bro is on SmackDown. Big deal. I've been the original diva for the last 6 years right here on YouTube. And I believe I deserve some recognition, god damn it. And you know what? I got some. As a matter of fact, I was actually on SmackDown during that Bayley and Sasha Banks hype video. I was in that video, and let me tell you, it actually felt good to finally be recognized by the WWE. That's me right here, the diva, 69-inch forehead, cheerleader. Yes, I'm a cheerleader on the weekends. I'm the only guy though, so I get a lot of attention. Makes other girls kinda jealous.
You do you, bro. You do you.
So yesterday I uploaded a pretty decent video in my opinion, talking about how I'm not that big of a fan of wrestling anymore. And I've watched this episode of SmackDown. Didn't change my opinion. Not feeling any better about wrestling. But it was fun hearing about Matt Riddle's feet. I have a cool story about my feet too. It's kinda emotional actually, but when I was a baby, these bad boys were actually a lot smaller. And then it grew. Speaking of that video, a lot of support, thank you very much. Didn't expect that. I even got some patrons, new patrons because of that video, hopefully, I don't know. Maybe because of that video, maybe a coincidence. I'm not quite sure. But thank you very much. So let's talk about SmackDown. I know I should give you some time to get over my feet story, but we need to talk about SmackDown, people. You can pause the video, think about the feet story, and then we can continue. Are you ready, guys? I know it's... Maybe they should write a movie about my feet. Yeah. Anyway, the show kicks off with Michael Cole and Matt Riddle. We got an interview, and I gotta be honest, man, that was actually pretty bad. Yeah, that was bad. I know we got a pretty cool story about Matt Riddle actually almost having his feet being amputated, and now he always feels that burning sensation when he's wearing shoes, and that's the reason why he's not wearing shoes in the ring. Yes, it's a cool story. Can I say that my story is better? Would that be narcissistic? No, I don't think so. Matt Riddle's story? My story. If you want to talk about it more, we can chat on Twitter or something. But this segment didn't achieve a lot, in my opinion. I mean, they kind of talked about the fact that he beat AJ Styles in his debut match, which is impressive. But the whole point of this was feet. Burning feet. And here comes King Corbin. You're making it worse. You are making it worse. Why is it that every new guy, anyone that's kinda interesting and fresh, has to go through Baron Corbin? Nobody wants that. Please never end it already, please. Your feet story is boring. Should I tweet him my story? I don't know. I don't appreciate your little stunt last week when you attacked me. You should bow down to the king! Corbin is here to make sure Riddle pays for every second he's out there. Riddle says, you do you, bro. But Matt Riddle better be ready for a match because King Corbin introduces John Morrison. That's when we got John Morrison versus King Corbin, which is funny because, you know, King Corbin is the main rivalry of Matt Riddle, I guess. And John Morrison is just a filler match before that rivalry, but I think 100% of you will agree that is more interesting. John Morrison versus Matt Riddle is a lot more interesting, and I gotta say the match was great. Yes, Matt Riddle was impressive, but dude, John Morrison for me right now as a in-ring competitor is probably my favorite one. I love watching this guy in the ring, very different style, and honestly should be in the mid-card or even in the main event. I understand why WWE have guys like Braun Strowman as champions. Do I? No, not really. I don't understand that. I don't think I do. But I wish John Morrison was in the main event scene. Man, people would care in my opinion. And maybe he's not that big of a star, but is Braun Strowman really a big star? I don't know. I shouldn't even be talking about Braun Strowman right here, but let me tell you. I honestly believe Braun Strowman has to be the worst Universal Champion we've seen ever. So again, the match was fun to watch. Obviously the match of the night hands down. And Matt Riddle wins with a roll-up. When Matt Riddle was celebrating his victory, he got attacked by AJ Styles. But AJ Styles got attacked by Drew Gulak, who was supposed to face AJ Styles for the Intercontinental Championship. So that wasn't that bad. And I think, if I remember that correctly, that has to be the highlight of the show, even though the promo itself was pretty meh. So yeah, that's SmackDown for you. That's your SmackDown. All in all, so far, I think Matt Riddle is doing okay in the WWE. I don't see him getting buried. I'm not the biggest fan of the guy, but you can see that this guy has it, you know? I mean, dude beat AJ Styles fair, the Intercontinental Champion, in his debut match. That is huge. It seems like WWE really care about the guy, and hopefully all of these accusations are not true. You know, I'm really disappointed in wrestling right now. That's when we got the Intercontinental Championship. AJ Styles versus Drew Gulak. Wasn't that bad of a match. At least the Intercontinental Championship is being used on a show, so maybe it's a good thing that AJ Styles is a champion. Again, I know it doesn't matter. I know I said that multiple times. It doesn't feel like the Intercontinental Championship. It feels like a brand new title. It doesn't have that look, and I hate it. I don't think it looks bad. It's just not the Intercontinental Championship. Obviously a very predictable match. We knew AJ Styles is going to retain, and that's exactly what happened. We got a phenomenal forearm, and AJ Styles takes the big fat W. Then we got Sasha Banks and Bayley bragging. Yes, exactly. We're the best, I guess. But, dude, okay, I've just remembered what happened. Okay. I don't know what happened. Maybe WWE hired new writers or something, but promos were absolutely horrible. They were mocking The Undertaker and screaming. So, if you're wearing one of these while watching SmackDown, well, you're not watching this video, that's for sure. You're not listening to it. You're probably reading captions automated by YouTube, and it's really bad. Okay. It was a horrible promo. It was a horrible promo. Then we got this video, which was actually pretty decent. They actually put a lot of effort into this. And I don't think it was worth it. I mean, the whole point of this segment was Bayley and Sasha are heels, they're bad girls, and they are very, very, very annoying. You're supposed to hate them. Very, very annoying. But then, of course, we got Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross interfering, or I should say interrupting, and we got a brawl turning into Bayley versus Alexa Bliss. So, not necessarily something I cared about. But we got a disqualification when Nikki Cross got tired of Bayley and punched her. So yeah, that was basically it. Then we got a little brawl. And here you go. That's it. They're teasing a championship match. Do I really want to see it? Not really. Not interested at all. I think Bayley and Sasha are cool. Well, maybe except for this promo. But Nikki Cross and Alexa, I'm not interested in that match again. Nah. Somebody once told me the world is gone. Yes, people, were getting a swamp match. I can't believe we are actually going to get a WWE and Shrek crossover. Can't say I'm not interested. Cannot wait to see it. Maybe Garfield next? The lasagna match. But yeah, all in all, I'm actually pretty excited about this match. I think it's gonna be cinematic, just like The Undertaker vs AJ Styles. And hopefully it's gonna be creative. We've seen crocodiles, ants. Maybe we're getting crocodile eating someone. Is that part? Nah, we're not getting that. So already disappointed, honestly. But there's a lot of potential. But then we got Kofi Kingston versus Shinsuke Nakamura. A decent match, and surprisingly, Shinsuke Nakamura took the W by beating a tag team champion, Kofi Kingston. After the match, Cesaro gets the table, but Big E saves Kofi Kingston. So, if it couldn't be any more obvious, we are getting a tables match at Extreme Rules. Or maybe not. I think it would be obvious if the next pay-per-view was TLC. This is Extreme Rules. Do we get tables matches at Extreme Rules? I think we do, right? Yeah. So that is gonna be a tables match. And of course, the main segment of the show. I don't even know what to say about this. So yeah, we got a bunch of alcohol in the ring. We got Jeff Hardy. We got this bartender. I guess that's how you call the dude. We got Sheamus, you know, cheers. He had a poem. Just do it. I know you wanna do it, fella. So he was basically making fun of Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy got angry, you know. Does that make you feel good, Sheamus? But then he's like, okay, I'm gonna do it. What's the worst that could happen, right? And yeah, he did this. Of course. Very, very predictable. But it was good. He beaten the crap out of the guy, and that's how the show ended. I mean, it's like, I get it. Jeff Hardy has that past. Can we move on? Like, that's all. I've seen that kinda already. And it's not as effective anymore. Maybe something else right now. Maybe Jeff Hardy making fun of Sheamus. But yeah, not a very good episode of SmackDown. I didn't feel... Yeah... I am not entertained, Sheamus. I am not entertained. Thank you for watching the video, The Great One. Peace, love, and hugs. It's been a pleasure.